the impact on India, if Kamala Harris wins, there'll be a fairly safe and boring outcome. More of the same is what you are going to see. If Trump wins and the Republicans win both houses, then you can see some really radical changes. There'll be a lot of wind in Mr. Trump's sails. If you get very high tariffs from him, then typically there will be retaliation from China, retaliation from Europe, retaliation from India. We retaliated in Trump's first time at those things. And the problem is that if we retaliate, then Mr. Trump may retaliate further. I mean, there is a real danger of a all-out trade war. I think if Trump wins and the Republicans win both houses of Congress, then the markets will get rather nervous as to what is going to be the outcome.
Two specific points that would drive markets would be potential tariff risks on a Republican sweep, potential increased fiscal issuances on a Republican sweep, and higher risk premia on both FX and rates. And there will have to be some probability that you assign to maybe a 60% import tariffs from China and 10% to the rest of the world. Whether it happens or not is immaterial to what market action would be. We think that in that scenario, the dollar could be up by probably another 4 to 5% from current levels, and treasury yields could also be up quite substantially from here. India being a bit of a risk-off currency within the emerging market framework could be an outperformer.
And whether we get a Republican clean sweep or not, presuming the congressional houses are split, then the presidency will have perhaps a bit less influence than it might if we had a Republican clean sweep. But certainly, as much as we understand about the policies of the two candidates, the two starkest kind of macroeconomic differences between the likely budget deficits and on the tariff side. It seems likely that a Trump presidency would be more expansionary on the budget side, and a Trump presidency would be much more activist on the tariff side.
Huge deficit when we are talking of spending. And right now, there's a range of economists who said both Kamala's plan and Trump's plan are likely to increase the deficit, but Trump's plan by an order of magnitude more than Kamala's plan. And this is about 30 to 40 economists who've come out and basically given this opinion.